Imagine a city that shouldn't even exist. A city carved out of forests, built almost entirely because of one black rock hidden beneath the ground. A place where towering factories changed the destiny of an entire nation, where thousands of workers arrived from across the Soviet Union, and where abandoned buildings now stand beside modern neighborhoods. Welcome to Kohtla-Jarve, Estonia's industrial giant, a city with a story unlike any other in Europe. At first glance, it may seem like just another quiet town. But beneath its streets lies a resource that fueled wars, powered industries, and shaped generations of lives. This is the incredible story of Kohtla-Jarve. Long before roads, apartment blocks, or factories covered the landscape, this part of northeastern Estonia was peaceful countryside filled with forests and small villages. Everything changed when people realized that beneath the earth lay one of Estonia's greatest natural treasures, oil shale. Unlike regular crude oil, oil shale is a type of sedimentary rock that contains organic material. When heated, it can produce oil and fuel. Today, very few places in the world depend on oil shale as much as Estonia does. Mining began in the early 20th century, and as demand for energy grew, workers flooded into the region. Soon, mining camps turned into settlements. Those settlements eventually became Kohtla-Jarve. It wasn't founded because of a river, a harbor, or farmland. It was built because of what was hidden underground. Everything changed again after the Second World War. Estonia became part of the Soviet Union, and Kohtla-Jarve was transformed into one of the Soviet Union's most important industrial centers. Massive mines opened. Huge chemical plants appeared almost overnight. Apartment buildings rose rapidly to house thousands of workers. People arrived from Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, and many other parts of the Soviet Union. Within just a few decades, Kohtla-Jarve became one of Estonia's largest industrial cities. Its skyline was dominated not by church towers, but by smokestacks. The city never slept. Day and night, machines extracted oil shale from deep underground while factories turned it into fuel that powered industries across the Soviet Union. For many families, Kohtla-Jarve represented opportunity. For others, it became a place they never expected to call home. Imagine waking before sunrise. Putting on heavy work clothes. Descending hundreds of feet into dark tunnels beneath the earth. For generations of miners, this wasn't imagination. It was daily life. Mining oil shale was physically demanding and often dangerous. Workers spent long hours surrounded by dust, heat, and heavy machinery. Yet their work kept homes warm and factories running across the region. Mining communities developed strong bonds. Neighbors looked after one another. Families celebrated together, mourned together, and built traditions that continue today. The mines shaped not only the economy but also the identity of Kohtla-Jarve. One of the most fascinating things about Kohtla-Jarve is its people. Because so many workers arrived during Soviet times, the city became one of Estonia's most multicultural communities. Today, Russian is widely spoken alongside Estonian. Different traditions, foods, and customs exist side by side. Walking through the city, you'll hear different languages, see different cultural influences, and experience a unique blend that makes Kohtla-Jarve unlike anywhere else in Estonia. This diversity has brought both opportunities and challenges. Over the years, the city has worked to strengthen connections between communities while adapting to a changing Estonia after independence. In 1991, Estonia regained its independence. For Kohtla-Jarve, this marked the beginning of an entirely new chapter. The Soviet economy disappeared almost overnight. Many factories closed. Some mines shut down forever. Thousands of jobs vanished. Families who had depended on heavy industry suddenly faced an uncertain future. Like many industrial cities around the world, Kohtla-Jarve had to reinvent itself. The transition wasn't easy. Population numbers declined as younger generations moved elsewhere in search of new opportunities. Yet the people who stayed refused to give up on their city. One of Kohtla-Jarve's greatest attractions today is actually underground. The former mine has been transformed into the Estonian Mining Museum. Visitors can descend into real mining tunnels. They ride mining trains. They see the giant machines that once carved through solid rock. The experience offers a rare glimpse into the difficult lives of miners and helps preserve an important chapter of Estonia's industrial heritage. Instead of hiding its past, Kohtla-Jarve has chosen to share it. The underground world that once produced energy has become a place of education and discovery. Here's something surprising. Despite decades of mining, nature has shown an incredible ability to recover. Around Kohtla-Jarve, forests have returned. Former industrial sites have been reclaimed. Wildlife has slowly reappeared. This transformation reminds us that landscapes can heal when given time and proper care. Today, visitors can enjoy hiking trails, peaceful lakes, and green spaces only a short distance from areas that were once dominated by heavy industry. It's one of the city's most unexpected contrasts. The world is changing. Countries are searching for cleaner energy. As that happens, places built around fossil fuels face difficult questions. What comes next? Kohtla-Jarve is now working to diversify its economy. Education, technology, tourism, and environmental restoration are becoming increasingly important. The city continues balancing its industrial heritage with the need for sustainable growth. It's not an easy journey. But history has shown that Kohtla-Jarve has always adapted. From forests to mines. From Soviet industry to modern Estonia. Its story is one of constant transformation. Kohtla-Jarve may never appear on every tourist's bucket list. It doesn't have medieval castles on every corner or famous beaches filled with vacationers. Instead, it offers something different. It tells the story of how natural resources can shape an entire city. It reminds us of the sacrifices made by generations of workers. It reveals the lasting impact of history, politics, and industry on ordinary lives. Most importantly, it shows that even cities built for a single purpose can find new meaning as the world changes around them. Every abandoned factory. Every restored mine. Every family that continues to call this place home. Together, they tell a story of resilience. Kohtla-Jarve isn't just an industrial city. It's a living reminder that history isn't only written in castles and palaces. Sometimes, it's written deep underground, in tunnels carved by hard-working hands. It's written in the lives of families who crossed continents to build a new future. And it's written in a community that continues to evolve despite every challenge it has faced. If you ever visit Estonia, don't overlook this remarkable city. You may discover one of Europe's most fascinating hidden stories. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next journey into the world's hidden places. Which forgotten city or little-known destination should we explore next? Let us know in the comments below, we'd love to hear your suggestions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.